put that issue under the carpet, to solve it later, or just to assume it. That hurt results to resentment. And out of that, that is where bitterness comes from. Hurt unresolved, where there's communication breakdown, where people don't communicate, where people dominate communication, that it's only one voice that can be heard, not two-way voice, that we can communicate as a spouse, the wife and the husband communicating equally together.
Yes.
So if it's only one person that communicates and that is the rule, resentment results to bitterness.
Okay.
Because you feel you're not heard, your voice is not heard, so it results to bitterness and resentment.
Yes.
And also, when all the time you feel unseen in the relationship, there's one person dominating the relationship, the other one feels unseen, they cannot communicate, and even if you communicate whatever is happening to you, the other person is not listening, or they are not interested. That resentment that grows over time, it results to bitterness.
Yes.
So prolonged resentment will result to bitterness.
Yes.
Yes. And bitterness does not just happen. It grows slowly. That anytime there's an issue, we don't solve it, we move on. Another time again, the person doesn't feel unheard, we move on. So bitterness will not just explode once. It is build up of resentment,
Yes.
in a relationship or in a marriage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's amazing. You know, unresolved hurts in marriages, and the way she's just explained about the resentment. You know, when such issues arises in marriage, and you don't understand, or you just take, there is one thing that Julia's been teaching us about intentionality. That you need to be intentional. You know that there is a problem somewhere. There is a loophole somewhere in your marriage. You need to have that. You need to have that intentionality of resolving it, because where there is unresolved hurts and resentment, it leads to bitterness. And when it leads to bitterness, we know there are some things that happens that we're going to teach ourselves afterwards. Do you have anything you're gonna add as well?
Yes. Thank you so much, and our dear viewers. I just want to read two scriptures before we start off. The first one is in Ephesians chapter 4 and verses 31. Ephesians chapter 4 verses 31. It says, get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, harsh words, and slander, as well as all types of evil behavior. So bitterness is classified in types of evil behavior.
Yes.
And God is saying, get rid of them. Get rid of them.
Yes.
The other scripture I want us to read is in Hebrews 12 and verses 15. It says, I'm reading it from New Living Translation. It says, look after each other so that none of you fails to receive the grace of God. And it goes on to say, watch out that no poisonous root of bitterness grows up to trouble you.
Oh, wow, 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 wow.
Why? Because it corrupts many.
Yes.
It says, watch out to each other.
Yes.
So that no root, poisonous root of bitterness
yes.
grows up. I love what she has said.
Yes.
It grows. First of all, if a tree is going to grow, there is a seed
yes.
that was planted. And that seed begins to germinate.
Yes.
It takes root. It begins to grow stems, leaves, you know. And then all of a sudden, after time, you'll begin to see fruit.
Yes.
So what most of us we experience in our homes, in our marriages, in our relationships, are the exploits or what we call the fruits of bitterness.
Yes.
But it began somewhere,
Somewhere.
as a seed.
Yes.
The other thing I also want to say is a simple definition of what bitterness is.
Yes.
Bitterness is simply a state of emotion that is driven by a deep resentment. It's an emotional state. You see, a man is made of three parts. Is a spirit, is a soul, and is a body.
Yes.
The spirit connects you to the spirit world. The soul is in between the spirit and your body.
Yes.
The body is the contact. And that's the one that receives a lot of hurt.
Yes.
If I want to hurt you, I will pinch you.
Yes.
You'll feel pain.
Yes.
But that pain is beyond the body.
Yes.
It settles in your soul.
Yes.
And that's where now I believe those that are listening to us, that's what we are going to be helping you.
Yes.
Because the challenge is in there,
Yes.
your soul. That's where the seed was planted. You were hurt. You were neglected. You were unattended to.
Yes.
Someone looked down on you.
Yes.
You went through a challenge in the past.
Yes.
And it caused pain. And that pain kept on piling in your soulish realm. And now the result is bitterness.
Yes.
And that's what we see.
Yes.
And I believe tonight someone is going to be helped.
Yes.
Because as the scripture says, when you function in bitterness, you are cooperating with evil.
Yes.
That's why God is saying, get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Yes.
It is not good to be part of your life. Hallelujah.
Amen.
So that's where we are. And so many families and marriages have been in that state.
Yes.
But tonight we came with an answer to someone that is watching.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Wow, wow. That's so profound. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can see now he's explaining about the roots, about the seed. If you don't kill this seed of bitterness, it's gonna grow. And you don't destroy a tree from the leaves. You need to start from the roots. Everything is the foundation. And that's why even our counselor is taking us through that process. Because we know and we understand that the people are bitter in their marriage. Maybe I'm here right now, I'm speaking, we're sharing, but maybe I'm bitter.
Yeah.
People are bitter and it results to a lot of things,
A lot
of depressions that we are going to tell us, but there are things, even deaths, because there are some unresolved issues, the way you are saying, the way Molemo is saying, resentment, prolonged one.
Yes.
It leads to bitterness. So we need to kill that root in Jesus' name.
And the challenge here, Pastor Clopas, sorry to cut you short.
Yes.
The challenge here is when a seed is in the ground, no one knows
Yes.
that is in the ground until it begins to grow and come out of the ground.
Yes.
So like now, we might be seated here, but there is already hurt within you. Trouble is already within you.
Yes,
You've
yes.
been hurt. There is things that you're keeping within.
Yes.
And no one knows. That's why when someone explodes out of bitterness, it comes like a surprise
Yes.
to those that are encountering, because they didn't know it has always been there. But you see, that's why you need to watch. And we shall be talking about the signs you need to watch.
Yes.
So that it does not explode to you
Yes.
as a surprise.
Yes.
But you will know, if I take this route and I
Exactly.
continue going this route,
Yes.
it's going to cause trouble.
Wow.
And it's going to bring a lot of hurt.
Hearts. Yes.
Mbeleni hapo.
Wow, wow, unresolved hearts. And because she's going to take us through the signs.
Yes.
Because maybe someone, Julie, maybe someone is saying that I'm not bitter, but the signs shows that someone is bitter. You know? It is just like you can just say that I'm not stressed, I don't have any stress. But whatever you are doing, it shows that you have stress.
Yes.
Like the other day, I had stress. Someone was shaving my head and looking at the mirror at the barber shop. I didn't know that this person was. He already washed my head, put some, cream, but I didn't know. Then I asked this lady, why didn't you wash my head? She said, Pastor, I washed your head. I had to put some cream. I said, no, you didn't do all these things. Then she said me, let's go to the CCTV. Then she asked me, Pastor, are you stressed? I said, no. She said, I am not a whatever, what do you call it? I am a psychologist, yeah, whatever. But I know you have there's some stress, there are some underlying issues. I said, no. Because when we went to the CCTV, I could see her wash my head, wash it again, apply the spray and everything. She did everything, but I didn't know. So immediately I realized I had stress. So what was the solution? Immediately, because I was to go to church the next day. From church, I went somewhere to rest. I had to take some rest. Why? Because I realized I had stress, but I didn't know. The same thing in bitterness. That's why we want Mwalimu to take us. Our counselor will take us through to know the signs of bitterness.
Yes.
But before you take us through the sign of bitterness, so that we may discuss a little bit about it, I may ask this question that is coming in my mind about the roots or the source of bitterness. Can I ask question, Mwalimu, that is bitterness generational? Can it be something that you inherited from your parent or from someone? Because that's a question that is coming in my mind.
Okay.
Because you could hear someone saying, no, this thing is something that my grandfather used to have.
I think that one comes with confusion of, there are people who are generally angry. They might be angry, but they are not bitter. It's just they express things with anger, or they get irritated easily with things, but it's not bitterness. Bitterness mostly happens out of events of life. The things that happen in life. Like you'll find a child is bitter, they are young, they are bitter even though they are not in marriage, but because of something happened in the family, in their upbringing and all that. So they grow up being bitter. There are those who will get into relationships and something happened even before they got married. So, and it was traumatizing to them. So they'll be bitter even when they enter into marriage. But it is not generational. It is occurrences of life are the reasons why people get bitter. Yes.
So people should not give excuses that is generational. Because they give us a lot of work. We are just doing deliverance every time, laying hands on people and saying, come out, devil. Because now we think, because someone says that my dad was very bitter. This is bitterness, is a root from my dad, you see. Now at least we have understood it is not. It is good for all the viewers to understand that this thing is not generational. It comes from some occurrences, some things that happen. The way she said, some unresolved hurts or issues, something that made maybe someone to be traumatized. So thank you so much. It is good to know that. So that's
also something we need to add on what she has just said. You see, if you've been raised in an environment that keeps hurting, you get adopted to hurt. So whatever comes out of you will be hurt, will not show good or show beauty, but because the environment, that's why people say it is generational.
yes.
Because they were raised, their parents were raised with bitter parents.
Yes.
So it caught up with them, the parents, and now these parents are raising their children in a bitter environment,
Yes.
an abusive environment.
Yes.
Because where bitterness is, abuse is inevitable.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yes.
you find that people are being raised. So by the time they are also catching up with their marriages, there is something that has happened, been imparted on them, that is bitterness. So they also live in bitterness unknowingly. They do things that hurts their spouses, their partners, unknowingly.
Yes.
You get it? So that's why there is that mentality. It is a generational.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow.
we
wow.
have we have the conscious and subconscious. So if your subconscious is full of pain over any issues in your life, whether bringing whatever events happen in your life, maybe unmet expectation, unmet needs, you're full of pain. Whatever is inside is what you
Yeah, it
project
comes out.
outside.
Yeah, yeah.
So if it is pain, you'll find people bleed on others, not because the people they are bleeding on have hurt them, but it is what is inside, what has been stored,
Yes.
what they've gone through for years, what life has done to them. Because sometimes life is never fair to people, and you
Yes.
feel hurt. Maybe you expected something, it did not happen. Maybe people betrayed you, they did something, and it was painful to you.
Yes,
So when
yes.
your subconscious stores all that pain, you'll find that people will bleed on others, the pain, and that causes bitterness.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Wow. Occurrences.
That's
and-
why you find people saying, everyone hates me.
Yes.
And not everyone is hating you.
Yes.
It's just that you hate yourself
Yes.
and you grew up where hate is. So you think everyone hates you, everyone is against you,
Yes.
everyone doesn't want to know
Mhm.
anything concerning you,
Yes.
you know. And now that's what now you want to give out.
Yes. Wow, wow. We pray that God is going to help us. But at least now we are seeing now the foundation or the source, you see, of bitterness. Now let's go to the next step, Julie. Now, can you please help us know the signs of bitterness so that I may know that, okay, I'm bitter? Because I might think that I'm doing well, everything I'm doing right. But the signs, we have like when you go to the hospital, they have to look at the symptoms. Do you have malaria? What are the symptoms?
Yeah.
What are the signs? You see, you look at the signs. But now here in bitterness, we're not talking about bitterness. What are the signs of bitterness?
Okay. Thank
Yes.
you. There are people who like saying this phrase, watachana tu.
Mhm.
Anytime they see a happy couple or people are getting married, they are like, ni kwanza tu mnaanza, but mtaachana.
Mtaachana, mhm.
That shows you that there is something in me that is hurting
Yes.
in about marriage. So you'll see someone, you're in a group and someone speaks about their spouse, and you'll hear someone commenting so negatively. You know, wewe ni ule wa kusema tu my husband, or umekaliwa. Those are some of the things that will show you that this person, there's something that is hurting with them about marriage.
Yes.
And the signs of, for you to know that you have bitterness in marriage is emotional withdrawal
Yes.
from your partner. When people get married, you are so friendly, you are so into each other, you know, you want to know, even when they are not with you, you want to know how they are, you're so interested with their life
Yes.
that you want to be part of everything about this person.
Mhm.
But when bitterness creeps into the marriage, you start withdrawing. You might withdraw slowly or withdraw very fast,
Yes.
depending on the pain and the magnitude of the hurt.
Yes.
So you find that people no longer find each other attractive. Your partner no longer interests you. That even seeing them does not cause the excitement that you used to feel
Yes.
as before. And then you find that now, if it is communication, less talking, less communication, that you'll find people are staying together and they are no longer talking. You're not interested with whatever is happening in the other person's life
Yes.
because there's no communication. So you find that you get communication breakdown, that even the home will not run well because we are not communicating as before. You don't want to know if bills are paid or if the kids are okay or if anything is anything in the family anymore because you've emotionally withdrawn.
Yes.
You also stop sharing. Before, you used to share so much. You want to tell the other person what you're up to, what you're going to do, and all that. But when bitterness gets into the marriage, you find that you cannot share anything.
Yes.
It is my life. I'm running my things my way. I'm not going to share with you. And if you try to get into my space, hatutapelekana vizuri. You just want to do your own things yourself. You also have less excitement. You would sit and talk for hours and laugh and be happy, and you're expecting the other person tutapatana saa ngapi. Uko na mastori mob za kumpatia. But with emotional withdrawal because of bitterness, unapata hata sasa hauna story. Au taki hata kumwongelea. He's no longer your happy space. You are not intentional with anything with your with your spouse because you want to. You are not connected anymore. You are not connected. And you find that there is more silence. That when you're silent, you are okay than when you're talking. Because most of the time you'll find if you are not emotionally connected, we will have a lot of conflict. We will have a lot of misunderstanding on everything. Because whatever I tell you, it might not come out well because you're not seeing me with the same eye that you saw me as before. Yes.
Wow, emotional withdrawal. Wow, that's so you see now. That's something that we are learning. That you feel. That's why we are saying. She was telling us last time. Someone comes and tells you that I no longer have feelings for you. That means that that person is bitter, because there is no more. You see, there is no more. And the reason as to we are learning these things is that we may be able to help people overcome bitterness. Because bitterness is a demon. And bitterness causes a lot of things. So if you see some of these signs you have been told about, less, there are no more communication, there are no more, they are sharing, less sharing, they are more silence than before and all of that stuff. So that shows that someone is emotionally withdrawn. So that's one of the signs. You need to add anything about emotional?
Yes. Also on that emotional withdrawal, there is also what we call emotional breakdowns. Because withdraw your emotion, you pull out. This thing is no longer interesting. You pull out. I'm no longer have feeling for you. You pull out. But there is also emotional breakdown. Emotional breakdown is you can find someone seated alone and they are not there.
That's true.
You call them 10 times. Hey. And they come, it's like they are coming from a far country. Yet they are here. In other words, emotional breakdown is when you see someone physically present but emotionally absent.
Yes.
Because there is something that has disconnected their presence with their emotions. So whatever you talk with them, literally you can just see the head shaking, but they are not taking it in. That's why tulikuwa, they always say, enaingilia hapa, enatokelea hii side. Why? Because they are not there. They, number one, they have withdrawn. But number two, there is a breakdown within their emotions. And that's when you see someone begin to do things without thinking. These are spontaneous things, spontaneous actions, It's like, we wachana na mimi. You speak a word and then it's, oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't you. Because they were not there emotionally. So they are reacting and yet their emotions are not attached to their reaction. So when you see such signs, you begin to know there is something planted into this person that needs help.
Wow, that's the emotional breakdown, emotional withdrawal. It is bringing me and it's showing in some of the things that even when there is bitterness in marriage, that's why you see like the husband, most of these things, most of these behaviors always occurs in most of the wives. Because now when someone is like so bitter, he will start like beating up the kids. Just beating and telling you look like your father. Beating up the kid is like trying to revenge. Vengeance now you cannot do it. Now he's trying to do, it goes even to, I know she will go there and she will tell us more about that. But it's good to know. So one of the signs we have seen is emotional withdrawal. Mwalimu, give us the other sign. Someone is asking a question here, and just give us another sign because someone is learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will first add to what you've said.
Yes.
When you're unhealthy
Mhm.
emotionally,
Mhm.
that's when you project to your children.
Mhm.
Or if it is the husband, they'll do something to the mother so that the children can feel. You can learn that because umeniumiza, your kids are going to pay for what umenifanyia.
So it's a form of communication.
It's a form of communication. And you know that is
Yeah.
it's fighting for control,
Yes.
or you want to be recognized.
Mhm.
That if you do anything to me, the people who are going to suffer are these ones.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not healthy.
Yeah, it's not
Because
healthy.
sometimes we find that you're punishing your kids for something they do not know.
Mhm.
You're exposing your kids to pain, which I can remember we talked about childhood wounds, that they'll carry those wounds later in life, and it was not their fault.
Yes.
So our viewers and us also,
Yes.
it's healthy that we cultivate a culture of solving our issues ourselves,
Yes.
and leaving the children out
Yeah.
of it.
Yes.
And also
Wow.
sometimes we project that bitterness even to outsiders. That you'll find someone, you've just done something so small to them, and it's like a balloon was waiting. What time will it be?
Yes.
Pricked,
Yes.
ipasuke.
Yes.
So it was just, maybe you've stepped on them and it's not a big issue and you've said sorry. But the way they will explode,
With abusive
yes,
languages.
being
yeah.
abusive and all that. And even sometimes in church, maybe for example, the usher will tell you to sit here. But because you have your own issues, it becomes out. You
Yeah.
magnify
Yeah, it becomes
very
something
small
big.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that shows, you see now these emotions. So that shows that you are bitter.
Yeah.
May the Lord help us. May the Lord help us. So I'm starting to see some of the people who are bitter. Some of my friends who are bitter. Now I can see some of these signs. You know, when we are saying like this, now I'm noting something. I have to call them and I have to help them, you know. Because the little way we are learning this, that we may help someone as well.
Yeah,
And you may help, first of all, start by helping yourself. Thank you. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's great. So can you give us, please, the next sign?
One. Anytime you feel that communication with your spouse is hard work, it's a mountain. You no longer have words to tell them. And sometimes you even struggle, that you'll find it's mostly with us women. I will tell you something and without interest. I'm just communicating because I have to communicate. Yeah. When you find that communication with your spouse becomes a battle, that you no longer, you know, when we are dating, when we are okay, you communicate with ease. You know, I'll call you baby, I'll call you sweetheart, and it is sweet. But this other one becomes bitter. It's like you're swallowing pepper. Pilipili kwa mdomo. So you even find yourself trying to talk. That
Yes.
every discussion turns into, it becomes defensive.
Yes.
That anything I tell you, you defend yourself or I defend myself.
Yes.
We try to, you're trying to explain yourself that sikufanya hiyo kwa sababu ya hiyo and all that, because communication is no longer interesting.
Yes.
Communication is no longer mutual. It is not
Yes.
intentional. Also, when you find that all the time you're blaming each other, any communication you make, we are blaming each other. Wewe hukufanya hivi, ni wewe ulifanya, wewe ndo ulikuwa ufanye hivi. You know, you find that anything you're just blaming each other, blaming each other. There is bitterness in that relationship.
Wow.
Also, when you find that people will talk, any small thing becomes conflict, you start confrontation and the voices go up and all that, it's because of what is inside.
Yes.
The unresolved hurt.
Yes.
Because if someone feels unseen or unheard and they are hurting inside, any conversation you'll have becomes conflict.
Yes.
Because if we start blaming each other and I'm defensive, the next thing, the voices go up.
Oh, wow.
Because you're trying to speak so that the other person now can hear. Kweli
Yes.
hivi ndio ninasema.
Yes.
Wewe hunisikizi, hivi ndio ninasema. You try to justify yourself. It's like you're in a court of law, but you have to really magnify your voice to be heard. Also, when there's bitterness in marriage, communication becomes, it's winning. We are not talking to solve
solve.
anything or to have any communication that is mutual. We are communicating as if we are fighting.
Yes.
Everything
Oh,
is, will I win against you? And the other person is also, will I win against this person?
yes.
So you are not communicating, you're just throwing words. As long as you've been heard, or the other person has not heard you, it's not your business.
Yes.
Because there's something that is hurting inside and has not been addressed.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow. But now do you see, Pastor, now that shows that, and automatically you'll see that people will know that there are some battles you're fighting in your marriage. They will know because they will know there are some bitterness, because when your communication, and can this thing even happen even public? That
Yes.
some,
Yes, we have seen men and women, couples fighting, you know, on the street,
yeah.
shouting to one another, you know, like, you know, you're calling your wife. Why do you have to shout at them in public? Just reach out to them, call them, communicate something. And you see, when the communication, there is breakdown in communication, literally everything now begins to become a struggle. Because we are not actually communicating. We show by reaction. You know, mtu anakuja anakuwekea hapo chakula, anatembea, anatoka.
Yes.
You know, because it's not about how you feel, you know, it's not about the food, it's because there is a vendetta
Yes.
I have not yet resolved, you know, and that now becomes a fight of reactions. Okay, you do this, I also do this. You do this, I also do that. And you find that these battles, you've seen even where if a wife wants to talk to the man, he sends the children.
The children, the
And he
kids.
say, go tell your father
yes.
there is no food.
Yes.
And then the father talks to the to the child and say, go tell your mom, I don't have money.
Yes.
You know, so now it's like your children become the poster.
The G4S.
The G4S, you know, kitambo ilikuwa poster. You know, they carry your news, your
Information,
bitterness,
yes.
and you see that information, like she said, it keeps at the back of their mind.
Yes.
So they keep recycling it. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? And another thing, where there is communication breakdown,
Yes.
you will always find no joy. Hao watu wachekangi. So why should I laugh? Why? You know?
Yes, true.
Why should I laugh? That's why you find men, they resort to coming back home late when they are tired. So that chochoto naenda kuwatupia, it does not matter.
Yes.
You know, I rather stay with my friends, we watch Arsenal until 3 in the night, come back tired, enter the bed, sleep.
Wake
You
up,
know?
go in the morning.
Wake up early in the morning, go. Because there is already a communication breakdown.
Yes, yes.
But whosoever is listening to us, that does not work.
Yes.
When you see signs, anything telling you you don't need to go home earlier, just know there is a problem.
Yes.
Already there is a problem. Because the joy is to meet the people I left home. Actually,
Yes.
home is a place of my rest. It's a place of peace. I should be eager to run home.
Yes.
Because I know I left something beautiful there. I know I left people who love me. I know I left care there.
Yes.
So anything that tells you you don't need to go early to meet the people that you left home, just know there is already bitterness that needs to be resolved.
Yes. Wow, 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 wow. It is called communication becomes a mountain. It becomes the hardest thing. And when you know when both of you are sharing this, something comes in my mind like right now we have gone into an extent as husbands and wife. We started by good communication when we started dating. When we became together, we got married. But right now, people, they are in the same room, but they are using WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So that means there's some bitterness, right?
Yes.
Yes?
There's something that is unresolved.
Yes.
And the only way to get out of that is come out and communicate.
Mm.
This one is hurting me, this one, and then you both speak.
Mhm.
And then you solve whatever the issue,
The issue
is.
is.
Yes.
Yeah, rather than texting.
And you see, sometimes
Mhm.
I think people should know this. Change comes gradual.
Mhm.
It's not an event
Mhm.
that I'm changing now.
Mhm.
Because, yes, there are people who can change
Mhm.
that very moment.
Mhm.
He just says no,
Mhm.
and then he walks away,
Yes.
you know?
Mhm.
But there are people who have been in it
Mhm.
for quite a long time.
Yes.
All we need in communication is a simple agreement.
Mhm.
I will change.
Yes. Wow. Wow. Wow.
I will change.
Mhm.
That gives me confidence
Mhm.
that the person I'm working with, number one, they are willing.
Mhm.
They are willing
Mhm.
to change their life,
Yes.
to change their style,
Yes.
to change the way, their model of doing things.
Yes.
They are willing,
Mhm.
you know? Because, for example, you find a person like me, I was born with a lot of challenges, you know? Talking was a challenge. And even now, I love being alone than being with people.
Mhm.
But I love my wife so much because she comes from the other side. They talk. They talk. If anything is not good, not right, she talks. Now that opens my life because me, I know how to solve it. Actually, the right word is not solving. The right word is fixing it.
Yes.
You know, fixing does not mean you've solved the matter.
Mhm.
Because I can fix something, but it's not solved.
Mhm.
All I did is to put a patch here
Yes, to fix.
and to make look it good.
Yes.
Communication brings solutions.
Okay.
That's why you need to talk it out. Speak it out.
Mm.
Tell your spouse, tell your partner, I'm not feeling well with this.
Yes.
And if this continues, someone is going to be hurt. How can we go about this?
Yes.
Because remember, these are two people that are coming from different backgrounds. So someone may be saying, no, but this is how I live. This is my life. But your life is hurting me. And if it hurts me for the next 50 years that we are going to live, one is going to die. You know?
Yes.
Things are not going to be done right. So we better resolve it now on the table called communication.
Yes.
Talk it out.
Yes.
Say it.
Yes.
And when when a matter is spoken, find ways, you know, to adjust your life and say, okay, it is hurting you. It is hurting me. Because by hurting my wife, I'm hurting myself.
Yes.
By hurting myself, I'm hurting my children. So the matter should be talked about. We need to find a solution, not a fix.
Oh, wow. 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 There is always a solution in everything. You
Yes.
want to add something, Mwalimu?
I want to add something that Pastor is saying. You know, a healthy marriage is not always that I'll give you 50-50. Sometimes you'll find that I'll give 80 and you'll give 20.
20, yeah.
Sometimes you'll give 80 and I'll give you 20.
20.
So we must be intentional in communication that sometimes you don't expect what you expect yourself.
Yes.
Sometimes you take what is on the table, and now if you cannot change that situation, you adjust with it.
Yes, yes.
Or you come to a point of compromise.
Yes, yes.
Because in as much as we want to have open communication to avoid bitterness, if you're not adjustable to whatever will happen, it might be difficult.
Yes.
And that brings us to the next sign of bitterness is keeping scorecards in marriage.
Keeping scorecards in marriage.
Yes.
Wow.
Where all the time anything happens, you want to keep the scorecard of it. Whether it's bad or good, you want to keep records of it. You want to know you did not do this, you did this, you were the one supposed to do this, and you failed in this, or you did it once, you did not do it like what you were supposed to do. So that one brings resentment, because some of the needs that you have an expectation to your partner, they'll not be met.
Yes.
Because definitely you'll find that at times you expected it to be this way, but your scorecard reads different from what you expected.
Yes.
So you find that sometimes you expect more, you did not get more. And that brings resentment. Because you're not with your partner because you're a team. You're with your partner because you're in competition.
Yes.
And that competition is what brings resentment.
Yes.
Because most of the things hazitafanyika venye unatarajia.
Yes, yes,
Ama
yes.
hautakuwa na hiyo mtazamo ya kuona, he did not give me 80 because of this and this. We are all human. So you are not open to, this time I'm the one getting 20. He has given 80.
Later.
Or he's supposed to be 80, I'm getting this.
20.
Or sometimes you might put, in marriage you put effort together. But when it becomes competition, that is
Yes.
why you even have a scorecard. Wewe ulifanya hivi, mimi sikufanya hivi, ulinifanyia hii at this time, ulifanya hii at this time hukukuwa supposed kufanya hivi, and all that. And you find that those records make people justify why they are angry, why they are bitter with you. I'm angry with you, or I'm hurt with you because you did not do this and this.
Yeah.
Or because I did not get this and this that I wanted. So that causes people to be bitter and to be resentful of their partner, just because you have high expectation and you have a scorecard in your mind.
Yes.
That you want to record everything that is done. And that one causes people to be bitter because you'll not get what you want.
Yes.
Because all the time umekea yule mwingine makucha, atafanya nini, atakosa kufanya nini, so that upate mahali pa kuletea hasira, or to raise conflict or raise issues.
Yes. Wow.
Actually, in this season, this very month, we have just finished a wonderful day, which was 14th. I saw 2 deaths that happened. One is a parent who killed a boy simply because a boy brought a flower to his daughter.
Oh man, that's
Can you imagine?
that's too bad.
Just a flower.
Was it during Valentine?
Yes, that's the season we are.